Hello, beautiful friends. This is Erica with Crystal Rose Insights, here to do an energy update for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, energies collective, where they're at. This can be soulmates, twin flames, love relationships, whatever is resonating for you. This is a reading of the collective energies that are going on right now. This is also a general reading intended to be timeless. So whenever you find this video, however you got here, if the messages are making sense for you, that's Spirit's way of bringing you the messages in the way that they're intended for you. So I want to welcome every single one of you here. Those of you that are brand new, I'm so glad you're here and you clicked on this video. To my clients and those of you that are here always, so good to have you be in this space with us and to be contributing to the beautiful energy of this channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you for keeping this a place of empowerment and positivity. It really, it's the intention on which I created this channel. So thank you. A couple quick things I want to share before I get started. We're going to look at the energies of Divine Masculine Collective, Divine Feminine Collective, and then the union energies. And before that, I do want to say, the energies have been so intense in the last couple of weeks in particular. I mean, I will say in the last week and a half in particular, it's like my strongest, most steady clients that are coming into union even, have been triggered to no end. So if you guys have been feeling this, you're not alone. It's like I myself found myself feeling things I hadn't felt in so long, and they came out of left field. I remember thinking, where is this? This doesn't feel like me, and I didn't even feel like myself. So I want to acknowledge that because I know it's been an intense time. I've been getting lots of emails and requests for readings from people because they're just in this place of intensity. And I want you guys just to realize that there's a reason it's happening. This is a major purging summer, but it's making way for Spirit to really break free from the paradigm of fear. Okay, so when things are coming up, just realize that it's the way of getting it out of your system. It's not fun to go through, but it's also about how you can take the energy and transmute it versus succumbing to it where it gets worse and worse and worse. So I just want to acknowledge that. And I also do want to say, guys, I know this journey, it has its ups and downs, but I have many clients who are now in union, in the process of coming into union. And it's just been a very exciting time. So if you're in a place of like, does this eventually happen? Does this work? Like, if you're being called to this journey, again, whether it's soulmate, if you're a twin flame soulmate, that's a little bit different. But in general, if you're feeling like, I need you to know that it's happening, because people ask me that all the time. Like, I know you have all these clients, but are any of them in union? And my answer is yes, 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 and yes. And it's been beautiful to see their journey and how they're now in union and coming into union. So I want to just lend that encouragement to you. So guys, if you want a private reading, please click on the description box below. We'll have all the info. Also, I am doing things on Instagram now. I'm doing special card pulls and readings every day over on Instagram. So if you're not following me over there, please do go check me out under the name of Crystal Rose Insight. So let's get a card for, hello. This is going to be for Divine. This is a black tourmaline, by the way. You guys know I always start my readings with a crystal. And this is a black tourmaline that I found when I went to this gem mine here locally in California. And I found that it looked like just a bunch of clay because it was all covered with hard clay. And I washed it off, and there's this beautiful, massive black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is an energy, is a stone of protection. It's a stone of protecting from negative energies. And especially as there are a lot of wonderful things happening in the collective where truth is really starting to come out, it's like the negative energies can be accelerating as well. So black tourmaline's wanting to be here for this reading today to keep this all nice and clear of any negativity. So let's see what's going on with Divine Masculine right now. See where he is in his headspace. And we get the Moon card. Let's see where he, I'm going to see where he is in his heart space. We're getting the Queen of Cups. Let's see what's currently supporting him. The Three of Cups, and what he's currently working on. What he's being challenged with is the Hermit. All right. His overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. So, you know, he's in this energy of being really motivated. He wants to take action. He's thinking about taking action. He is feeling motivated. He's feeling very inspired. But this is a card of feeling very much like he's in this energy of feeling really good about what's going on with him. And actually right underneath that is the Ten of Pentacles. So of course that wanted to be known too. So he's feeling really confident about having really happiness in his physical world, his career, his finances, his stability, his love. It's like Ten of Pentacles energies. He's feeling really motivated. Like it's like he finally has this vision that this is coming for him. And so where he is in his headspace in general is really, he's in this place with the Moon energy. It feels like there's this energy coming through of him really conquering some of his fears. It's like he's faced some of his fears recently, which is why he's feeling so good. But he's faced some of his fears and he's realizing that they weren't as bad as he was making them out to be. It's almost like he's having this realization of, gosh, what was I so scared of? Or, gosh, I let that weigh on me for so long and it really wasn't that big of a deal. Because in his heart, he's feeling very, very nurturing, very loving. He's feeling very flowy. It's like he is connected to his emotional space. And it feels like his heart is sensing that the Divine Feminine, his soulmate, is really making, is really opening up this heart energy for him, because it's like the fear in his headspace was almost overshadowing the heart, but because this fear is now being faced and moved forward and kind of moved out, he is in this place of opening up his heart in a new way and being able to let that out. I'm getting the image of that water flowing out of the heart chakra and out into the world. And what's supporting him is this Three of Cups, which this is, you know, it's the energy of feeling very exuberant. It's the energy of community. It's the energy of getting out and having a good time, being around people that support you. And so it does feel like there's just this celebratory energy, because we're getting Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands. I mean, these are all, it's like he's moved through the fears to move into really feeling it. Whether he's taking action technically in the 3D or like has he made a move yet? This is more what's happening energetically. And so we all know things have to happen energetically first before they can manifest physically. So, but these are really, really positive energies. What he's being challenged with right now is the Hermit. So there is still an energy about him isolating a little bit. So this is where it does feel like he may not be coming out and showing you this yet, but he is hermiting. He is taking a little time to himself, but he is also, this is so that because he's discovering a lot about himself, and he's kind of, it's like he's recalibrating is the word they're giving me, recalibrating from this new energy of having released some of these fears. It's like, you know how you live with these shackles in your life, and all of a sudden you break free of them and you're like, ooh, oh, that feels good. Like, this is a new me. That's what he's going through right now. Okay. So we're also going to take a look now at Divine Feminine, and then I'm going to actually pull some cards on the union energies, okay? Let's see what's going on with Divine Feminine, divine partner of this person. So this could be you, this could be your partner, this could be any gender, doesn't matter, divine masculine, divine feminine, but I'm just saying energetically, the one who's more in the divine masculine energy. Let's see what's going on with the counterpart here for this particular divine masculine. So where is she in her head space? Ace of Swords. Okay, where is she in her heart space? Seven of Cups. What's energy supporting her? Interesting mirroring here with that card, huh? And what she's being challenged with here is the Star. Overall energy is the Sun. Wow, we're the Moon, the Star, and the Sun for Divine Feminine. Are you kidding me? Wow, that's pretty incredible. The whole universe is here for Divine Feminine today. Okay, so overall, her overall energy is feeling really positive, really good. She knows that things are turning a corner. She knows things are happening. Again, even if there's no evidence in the physical plane, she can just feel it in the air. There's like this electricity in the air. And it's like there's this, she may not even know why she's feeling so good, but she is, okay? So this can be also because she could be moving into mission work, feeling really alive with her purpose, her confidence. She just feels really, really good. So in her headspace, she's got this new beginning and clarity and truth. It's like she knows the truth. She knows her truth. A lot of this is where Divine Feminine's been breaking free and breaking into really knowing what their mission work is and how they're here to serve and who they're here to be in this incarnation. So there is this clarity of truth, and this can be also, of course, relating to her her partner, but it really is just this energy of feeling really positive about this new truth. It feels like she's had this breakthrough to some degree, because in her heart space she's got the Seven of Cups, which is, she knows that it's kind of hers for the picking. Is what do I want in my life? I know I can have it. There is this. It feels like the Divine Feminine Collective is really into this energy of realizing how powerful they really are. It's like there's one thing to know you're a powerful being, to kind of say, okay, I get I'm a powerful being, but there's another thing to really know it. And that's what it feels like. It feels like that's something that's been, it's like the transition that's happened in the Divine Feminine Collective, to where it's like, holy crap, I manifested that. Or holy crap, I can't believe I knew that, and opening up to intuition. So it just starts this whole new world. She's being supported by the Moon energy, which is interesting because, again, the moon, the eclipses we've been having in this summer have been very intense, and it does feel like her connection to the truth and to her shadow side and owning that is part of her power. It's a bit of the energy of like, yeah, I know I'm not perfect, but nobody is, and I embrace all sides of me, is what they're telling me. But it's interesting because you're both getting this is what's supporting her, and he's actually having this happen in his headspace. So it's almost like her holding this energy of the moon is what's allowed him to start to move through his own fears. So this is where that mirroring is happening, where Divine Feminine is energetically sort of leading the way in terms of what's supporting her. It's because it's supporting her as it's supporting him to go through this process of awakening. And what she's being challenged with is the Star. So it's very interesting because we're getting the Sun as the overall energy and the challenge being of the Star. So this to me feels like it is that the planetary alignments and the eclipses and the retrogrades, everything has been causing challenges for the Divine Feminine. New challenges, like I said at the beginning of the reading. Some of my Divine Feminine clients who are super dialed in, awakened, connected, coming into union, they've had a challenge with what's happening in the planets. It's like they are going, where did this come from? You know, because you know where you have your patterns, and you know when you've healed through them, and you're feeling really good, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere. So it does feel like this has been a challenge for Divine Feminine Collective. And it also feels like the Divine Feminine Collective is also processing some of it for the rest of humanity, really. Both the counterparts are. There's just this energy of light workers, healers, people who are extra intuitive and connected. They're almost taking more of the brunt of the energy shifts that are happening in the collective. All right, I'm going to pull 3 cards on the union energies. Let's get 3 romance angels on the energies of the union. of the relationship. Yeah. So what's still left over, what's coming up for a lot of people, and I'm not surprised, is this fear of unrequited love, is feeling like there's not, you know, am I imagining this? Am I feeling like they don't care about me the way I care about them? It's been the theme of what's been triggered even in the strongest of my clients. It's been very consistent. It's like, all of a sudden, well, maybe I'm just it's been so constant. It doesn't surprise me that it's coming up. But it's coming up for both of them. These are the fears. They're both facing these fears of the other person not caring enough about them the same way they do about them. Because there's also what's coming up is releasing the energy of the ex. So some of the collective are actually getting rid of karmic partners or an ex partner, or they're moving out of relationships. And it's time to move on from that. Or if you've already moved on, there is an energetic clearing that needs to happen, you know, because energetically there could be still some remnants. Even though you've maybe physically moved on, emotionally moved on, energetically there still could be remnants, because there is. If you've been in relationship, your fields have merged. So that's coming up for some of you. And again, being a general reading, take what resonates and leave the rest. But there is an energy of needing to get some support, and that you're not in this alone. And probably, obviously, if you're watching this video and this is resonating and you're listening to this point, you're feeling like you're needing some support and understanding what's happening. So welcome. If that's you and you're feeling like you're getting support here, that's the aim of the work that I'm doing here with you guys relating to this. So let's get one card for where the Divine Masculine is relating to the union, past life relationship. He knows, he knows on a soul level that there's something significant here, that you guys have been together before, that this is not just the typical relationship. This is not just another relationship in his book. It's just drastically different. And lastly, we'll get one for finances and career. A lot of you guys, Divine Feminines, are really opening up to your mission work. It's fabulous. A lot of my client work, it's, you know, when people first start working with me, a lot of times the questions are about their counterpart, what's happening with their Divine Masculine. And then it's been shifting to, okay, I'm good with that. And I want to focus on what I'm here to do. So it's beautiful that this is coming in for the Divine Feminine. This is likely the clarity and truth that you're getting from understanding where you're going to be with your career. So, yeah, definitely very good energies happening here for both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. It feels like this summer is going to be very transitional for many people. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually head over to my Vimeo channel and do the extended reading here. So if this has been resonating for your situation, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over there and we're going to do a lot more in depth about what Divine Masculine, what he's thinking and feeling towards his Divine Feminine, what she's thinking and feeling towards him, more of the union energies, what's coming up, more details about these union energies. So we're going to get a lot more in depth in what's happening here. And we're also going to get into advice for Divine Masculine, advice for Divine Feminine, guidance about how to navigate these energies. So if this is resonating for you and you want to join me over there, I'll put the link in the description box below. And in the meantime, guys, I'm glad to be back and I'm excited to work with you. So if you want to do a private reading, then information is down below. Look forward to supporting you. And until next time, in abundant love always. Bye.